Grade 4, they work hard.
Thank you. I'd now like to ask Patricia Johnson to come up to present our next award.
Oh, it is that? Okay. My first memory of Frank Christensen was in math class in junior high school. We sat next to each other. My second memory of Frank was that he was very smart. Probably my greatest accomplishment in that math class was learning how to spell Frank's last name. Since I had more rhythm than math talent, I learned it this way. P-R-Z-Y-B-Y-C-I-E-N. Frank holds a BS and an MS degree in civil engineering from Clarkson University. He began his career as a professor at Mohawk Valley Community College and retired from MVCC after 45 years. The last 3 years of his tenure at MVCC, he was Director of Community Restoration Initiatives. In his long-standing role as a faculty member, Frank became known for creating learning opportunities. In 2009, Frank was named to the Board of Trustees of Genesis Group, a civic organization that unites business and community leaders working to advance regional, economic, social, and cultural interests and to foster unity and cooperation in the Mohawk Valley region. Frank was also a recipient of the Genesis Celebration of Education Award. He was named a Richard W. Cooper Living Legend by the Oneida County Historical Society in 2013 and was known as Historic Preservation Champion. Few individuals have done more to preserve and teach the architecture of Oneida County. His book, Utica, A City Worth Saving, now in its second printing, is utilized and referred to by ardent researchers. He is a supporter of historic preservation and has contributed to numerous efforts to preserve and promote regional history as a leader of the Baggs Square Association, member of Landmark Society of Greater Utica, and the Oneida County Historical Society. Frank has been recognized for his years of service as a community leader and for his efforts in furthering the region's industries, culture, and educational opportunities. As a longtime member of the Commission for Technology Accreditation Commission, and I'll get this wrong, Accreditation Board for Engineering Technology, Frank traveled to the United Arab Emirates, where 2 universities were seeking the Commission's accreditation. Currently, even though retired, Frank is very active with the Genesis Group in offering a fresh way of thinking about some of the region's most challenging issues and how we can collectively bring our combined talents and resources to bear on them. As a fellow OHS class of 62er, I was very proud to nominate Frank as a 2019 Wall of Distinction inductee. I told you I was going to tell you.
I want to thank the foundation for nominating me, and a very prestigious award, and I'm very honored about it. I was going to mention that our class of 1962 was the first one to go all 3 years to the new high school, but Mike got nominated. So that made me change some things that I wanted to say. But I'd like to just recall that as a class, we were the first ones in what I still call the new building. But we were also the last class to go through all 3 years of the building on Main Street as the middle school. And all I can remember about that was it had no cafeteria. Anybody that went through there remember the third floor had a classroom on each corner of the third floor. In the middle of the floor was just one open area with a stage and no seats. And that was called the cafeteria. And all it had was warm chocolate milk and white milk. And so you had to bring your sandwich. And my mother would always get a bologna sandwich. Day in, day out, day in, day out. I was under therapy for 15 years in stores when I saw bologna. But I'm over that now, so I'm very happy. I wanted to particularly thank the class of 62. For those that don't know it, the class has really been super. A thing that I've noticed in listening to everybody tonight, the north side of Oneida has been well represented, and I too am from the north side. So, and I remember everything about Harmon Field just as it was described. In thinking of what I would say tonight, the class of 62 has been really a cool class to be a member of. Patty, wherever you are now, what she didn't say tonight was when we were in the 10th grade, I was afraid of her. Her father was sheriff of Madison County, and I didn't want bad words to get back to him, of all people. The north side has been really cool, and one of the things there are people in this room that I've gone to school with and known for 70 years. And we started in 1949, 1950 in kindergarten at North Broad, and went all the way through. I particularly am really excited about this award because I think Oneida High School is just one of the best schools that a student can attend. It's big enough that it has some really great programs. It's small enough that you know everybody. And I think it prepared me well for my engineering education. Luckily, Potsdam is smaller than Oneida, so that was good. But I'd like, again, to thank everybody, the class of 62, the members of it. We're at 3 different tables here, so we're well represented. And the people in the class that dedicate their time to organize now yearly reunions. And it's a close class, and I really am very proud to be part of that class. I'm also proud to be a graduate of Oneida High School. It prepares students well for their careers. Again, thank you very much. It's an honor to be part of the ball.